Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mysterious Mr. Ryan and welcome back to another house building video. Ladies and gentlemen, today I bring you the Tudor Townhouse. So the Tudor Townhouse, I got basically a request in one of my last videos to do a bit more of a family orientated style build. So what I wanted to do is create a bit more of a starter home, kind of a family house for any Sims starting off in their life together. So what I decided to do was start off by laying out the foundations for the first two floors in this kind of layout. And the reason why I chose the Tudor style is basically it's one of my favourite time periods. I love the medieval time period, so it's something that sort of stems of my love of fantasy and everything like that. So I want to kind of keep that theme going. So I've put the tower in the side. I wanted that to be one of the main focal points, although itself it is completely impractical and it's not livable in any way, shape or form. I really like how it looks and it really helps bring the build to life. So again, align with these apex roofs, these high apex curved roofs on top of that spire as well, really helps that tower look stunningly amazing. A phrase I don't often use. So moving on, what I've done is I've put these roofs here, just simple roofs, nothing too much, just nice slanted roofs on either side of the main build. Again, sticking with the theme quite nicely. As we move around then, the next step is to start working the outside itself. So you can see what I've done is put down the railings on either side here with the posts in the corners of them, again to try and get a nice sort of a feel. It's something you see in traditional Tudor and medieval style builds, is this overhang, and I wanted to bring that to life in this particular build. So the roofs themselves I've opted for a kind of a light pinky trim with the brown border edge, and then I've put a grey wood, sort of a light grey wood on the base, along with kind of try to match that best I can with this pastel tone, again very in theme wallpaper. On the front door area here I've put down a kind of a broken slab effect. Again, kind of separates that and makes it feel a bit more like a blacksmith or something like that you would expect to see. A bit of a strange choice, I know, but aesthetically it seemed to work, so I kind of went with it. For the windows, you can see what I'm doing is I'm putting down here this dark wood windows at the moment, but they will be changed shortly. I will be opting for a bit more of a grey theme, so you'll see the colour change as you can see now. So I'm just going to go around changing all those windows, and really this build is something I wanted to get. Something not massively expensive, kind of small lot, not one of my bigger builds, it's something kind of compact, but again there's a lot of space in here and a lot of real estate for not very big lot, which is again quite a subtle thing. We've got the nice open wood panels there on the front as well, just to complete that front of the build. As we move inside, it's time to work on this main entrance. This main entrance area I want to be kind of a kitchen area, but I still wanted it all to be very open plan, so I've used the half walls to get a bit of separation in here, but again, still end up with a really nice look of everything being very open. So as for the kitchen itself, I've opted for these sort of a medium wood colour, at the moment with a light sort of very white looking surface, but I will actually change that countertop to a bit more of a grey colour shortly. The kitchen itself is split into two halves. We've got one half on one side of the wall and one half on the other. You can see now I'm just going to go around and quickly change those work surfaces to that grey colour I was talking about. And then as we move on to the other side, this side is going to have the fridge on it. The other side has obviously got the cooker and other appliances on it as well. Again, very simplistic kitchen, nothing too overly, I'm trying to think of the right word to say it, nothing too over ambitious, nothing too extreme, everything quite subtle. And you can see now just lowering those half walls down on what will be the breakfast bar. So there's kind of a breakfast area there. There's going to be a couple of seats on either side, so you've got a nice place for your Sims to come and sit and watch what will be the TV through the nice open plan. But it's also a nice big table you can see me putting down now. So I've put down a nice sort of pink rug to match, give it a nice warm feel, and also to match the red chairs that I've put around the table. You can see the spacing is slightly out there. I do apologise for that. I can assure you, however, that is corrected in the final upload. For this particular build, as you can probably tell already, there is the move objects cheat on, only purely because it allowed me to place some items a little bit easier. To be honest, at the moment, it's one of those cheats I inherently just turn it on when I start building, only because it allows me to place so many more items in so many more places. So just bear that in mind. If you do want to recreate this yourself, you may need to turn that particular cheat on. As we move around there, it's starting to work on the lighting itself. So I've put in the full blue lights there, a bit off-centered each of them, but again, it helps light up that room on that nice light wood floor. As for the wallpaper itself, it's quite a white wallpaper, but I've got that nice subtle, it's kind of a turquoise, kind of a green-blue trim. Again, subtle, but really works, and helps match off those lights very nicely. As we move into the main part of the room here, this is where the TV is going to be, so we can put the bookcase on one side, we've got a nice piece of decorative stuff on the other side, a nice big rug next to the coffee table, opposite a nice big flat screen TV. So again, as I said before, this build, although based around a Tudor medieval theme, very, very modern on the inside, because quite surprising they did not have those kind of TVs in the Tudor times. As we move on to the stairs then, we can see I've put a nice handrail up the stairs there. We've got a suit of armour, you can see we put down a nice statue there as well. In theme living chairs is the phrase I was looking for there. We've got a nice 3-seater, 2-seater and a single chair there as well. Piece of artwork on the wall, and then it's time to move into kind of a desk sitting area. So what I've done is put in a nice door there, but we've got the nice desk chair, desk there, bit of artwork over the top of it and a couple of lights as well, so you can sit there and write in the main study / living area, or even read one of the many books in the bookcase. As we move up to this top floor now, we're going to work on the master bedroom. So this is, I call it the master bedroom, but this is kind of the main adult bedroom in here. So we've got a nice bit of space for your Sims to come and sit. So we've got a nice 2-seater sofa in there as well. The door going to go in just beside that chest of drawers. Just trying to decide what kind of door to put in it. I've opted for this kind of a wood theme here. Again, very wood theme, but I wanted to darken the wood down a lot, so quite a dark wood tone there. Got a light rug in there. We've got a bookcase, obviously a chest of drawers as well. Decorative lamp on there, and also some perfumes as well. Mirror on the wall as always, bust there as well, just as a subtle touch, but again keeping with the theme very nicely. A couple more bits of artwork on the wall, and then it's time to put in the main bed and TV up here as well. So we've got a nice big flat screen TV up here at the foot of the bed, a couple of bedside cabinets as well, and obviously on the wall a few decorative shelves just for an added measure. So what I've done with the shelves is I put a couple of pictures on. We've put in a couple of lamps at the top of them as well, and there's also a couple of lamps on the bedside cabinets, just to light up the room and help it come along. Now it's time to move on to the nursery area. So this is kind of a nursery and a children's bedroom, also possibly even a teenager's bedroom as well, because there's actually a single bed in here. So a couple of lights, bit of an odd shape I know, but making use of the space of this particular tower. So we've got a desk here, somewhere for your Sims to do their homework, a nice desk chair and a bit of artwork on the floor. On the wall even. For the floor itself, we've got a nice light wood floor, teddy, a rug, a mirror as always. We've also got a chest of drawers going in here and a nice bed, and along with the map of the wall I've put in that chest of drawers, and I actually picked a very light wood, but with the lighting it makes that chest of drawers look gold and it looks stunning. I didn't realise how good that would actually look until I put it in this particular build, so really pleased with how that turned out. Just finishing off the chairs and stairs on this landing by obviously putting in that handrail there, a lamp, easel, and for the chairs we've got the chessboard, and again looking for a kind of a subtle tone there, nothing too exciting, along with those light wood floors just to get a bit of contrast but not too much. As we move into the bathroom area then, so what I've done is I've put down a kind of a sort of tiled floor there and half tiled walls with a subtle trim there as well, kind of a yellowy tone. Really pleased with how it works. Because it's a bit of a strange shape, we've got a shower in there, bath at the side, we've got the toilet there backing onto the window, we've got a nice white rug and sink with a plant in the corner as well, and the toilet roll mounted to the wall. That itself is the main part of the inside of the build done. It's now time to actually work on the outside, so I'm going to start off by fencing off this entire area with this lovely hedge there. I've deleted the floor, but this will actually come back to cause me some grief very shortly. The reason because of this is I'm about to put in a swimming pool, and I had great issues with the swimming pool. I'm not sure whether it's a lot, whether it's the move objects cheat, or just my Sims game are really deciding to mess with me. So in the end I had to put the floor back to actually get the swimming pool there. I've tiled the floor down in the colour I want. I've then had to put a fence across and delete the floor I want to leave uncovered, and it's all a bit of a mess, but in actual fact it does actually work. So to light up this area, I've put in these nice wall hanging lamps there as well. We've got some nice outdoor seating going to go in there as well, sort of a horseshoe effect there. Nice place for your Sims to come and sit, have a chat in the dusk air, and then we've got a nice place for your Sims to come and sit as well when they do some barbecuing. So as you can see there, what I've done is I've deleted the floor to put a fence in, to then put the floor back so the swimming pool then works. I've then deleted the fence, and now I can actually put some decorative plants down. That's quite a sentence to say. So what we've done is put in a couple of nice plants either side there, and I'm going to put in some bamboo, as you can see, just across the back there as well. Leading up to the front door, we've got a nice stone path here, and just coming off of that, I've opted to create a nice sort of S shape here, leading up to this nice area where I will put some flower beds down, so your Sims can plant some of their own fruit and veg, or even plant some flowers that they find in the game. As you can see, nice 6 flower beds there, and some lighting as well, so they can plant at night quite happily and enjoy their garden area. Just finishing it off now with some decorative plants either side of this, just creating that path and making it a nicer place to sort of be. Again, as we move around here, just finish it off with a few more plants, and there will actually be a plant area that I'll do now, which will just be kind of another place for you, another place with some plants and some flowers, just to make the lot feel very, very nice is the idea, to create a nice decorative lot. With the fountains at the front then, there's fountains at the front, there's also a fountain at the side as well. Again, I wanted to get something a bit different, so we usually have still water, and still water is nice and all, but sometimes I like the fountains. It's something I don't really use a whole lot in my builds, so really wanted to try and utilise that as much as I could. So put the fountains at the front there, and just deleting the offset there. And then I'm going to put some fountains in this side bit. Again, working with some angles, try and get a bit of a different feel. Again, trying to utilise some of the items I don't normally use. Fountains are one of the items that I used a lot very early on, and haven't done a very big much since, so hopefully this utilises them. And as we move into the glamour shots now, just want to remind everyone, this particular build is available for download on the gallery on The Sims 4. I want to thank all of you who have subscribed so far to my builds. It's amazing to see so many of you, and I want to thank everyone who takes the time to watch my builds and give them a thumbs up and leave me in a comments section down below. If you do like this build, obviously don't forget to share this video with your friends. It means so much to me if you do, and if you feel like having anything to say, don't forget to do so in the comment section down below. If you're wondering what to watch now, there is a little eye in the top corner, so don't forget to click on that and it should take you to one of my other builds. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mysterious Mr. Ryan. This has been the Tudor Townhouse, and I'm out. I will see you later, and take care.